Hi my crafty creatures, thank you for tuning into this video. Now I wanted to start off by saying that this was not a planned video, and I just kind of wanted to share some of the things I've been getting for the spring, and some of it's thrifted, some of it's store-bought, and I just kind of wanted to share some of the things that I got and maybe even some of the ideas I have planned for these items that I've got. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and I'll see you soon. Alright, so I brought all the bags out here, so I apologize now in case there's a lot of noise from the bags. I'll do my best to edit out as much of it as possible, but I just wanted to show you guys all the things I got. I'm going to start with some of the stuff that I got from Goodwill. Now I specifically went there just to get frames, so I wanted to get a bunch of different frames that I could put up around my house, put artwork, paintings, pictures, all of that. So I'll start off with, I guess, the ones that I have out already. And I have this frame here, and I was really looking for like solid wood frames because with those you can kind of do a little more with. You can easily paint it, you can, you know, strip it and restain it to something else. But I felt like those were going to be the ones that held up the most, as opposed to getting like one of the plastic ones or the metal ones that get scratched up easily. So I have that one, and I actually ended up getting about 12 frames, including some canvases as well, which with the canvases I actually plan on taking off what's on there and redoing it into something completely different. So hopefully I'll be able to do a video on that soon. But one of the other frames I got was like this big one here, and I plan on doing some pictures in here. So I have a little project that I want to do with that I don't want to say too much on because I want to do a video, maybe having a few of my decor ideas kind of in that video. So you'll see more on that later on. Just make sure you stay tuned. Canvases I got were these, and they're like little small canvases. I'm not sure the size on this, but I think they're like maybe 12 by 12. But I plan on taking this off, of course, because it doesn't really fit my style, and I'll recover it and do something extra with it, and I'll show you kind of in a future video what I'll be doing there. Now I was able to find surprisingly 6 of these at the thrift store that I went to, and they are solid wood black painted frames, and they're actually in really good quality. All of them were still in their wrapper, hadn't been used, hadn't been taken out. And they have this here, but I plan on putting them on the wall, so I'll probably get some type of wall hanging that I can attach to the back of it, and that way I can hang them up. But I thought these were just like a really good size. These are 8 by 10s, and I managed to find like 6 to 8 of them, which I thought was pretty freaking awesome. I got a few other wood frames, but I actually have those in other places right now, so I won't necessarily show you them particularly in this video, but you'll probably see them around when I do like a tour of an area in future videos. But that's what I got from the thrift store, and I'm really happy at what I got because I didn't really spend that much. I think for all of those frames plus the canvases, I maybe spent like $30–40. So I think that was really good for how much I got, and including the sizing that I got for it. Okay, so the next thing I got is, of course, from one of my favorite stores, JoAnn. I got a bunch of floral things and vases and things to put those in. So I want to start with, I guess, the floral, since that'll be kind of the quickest thing because there's not much variety. It was another one of their sales where they were saying buy one get 2 free, or just like a really good discount on stuff. So I just wanted to show you some of the things I got from them. Okay, so this first bag that I have has a few things. It has this, I want to say eucalyptus, and I planned on adding these with these blue flowers here and some other flowers as well. to create like a little arrangement that I can put into my bathroom, and I hope that comes out well. I also got this here because I have a shelf in my dining area that kind of needed something there, but I didn't want it to be too big or like too high up, and I'm thinking about putting that there. I may end up putting it somewhere else because we've kind of collected a few more things onto that area, so I'm not sure if it's going to stay that way or if I'm going to put this somewhere else. But I thought these were pretty cool, and I thought they were more spring-like, and also I want to kind of stay more towards the kind of tropical spring. I'm not sure what else I would say to describe it, but I want it to be kind of bright and tropical in my house with the plants that I have. And since I'm not good with real plants, we're doing faux plants. So I'm just looking for things that really fit into the way I want it to be. So some more flowers that I ended up getting while I was at JoAnn are these here. And these are gonna go in the arrangement with these. And I want to kind of keep it a little more green and subtle with the way I was going to do things. So that's why I got the colors that I did. I wanted to be more green than having just straight up colorful flowers, because I want all of my plants and all of my decor to be kind of neutral, because I am painting all the walls bright colors / really vibrant colors, and I didn't want to bring up too much color with all of that stuff, and I just wanted to tone it down with the plants. So it's just going to be like greens and pale blues and whatever other colors that I can get close to, as well as some yellows, because as you can see with the couch that I'm sitting on, which I just recently bought and finally like have something in here, and this is also a sleeper, so that's pretty awesome. So I'm going to be throwing the yellows all around like the house, so that's like my little accent color that's going to be in every room. And we're going to just kind of throw these colors all over the place, so I want to tone it down with everything else that I put in here. I went over into the floral section and they had these hoops there, and I want to do a couple of wall hangings. So I've been learning a little bit more about the macrame, which I have some experience with when I was younger, just doing like little friendship bracelets and stuff like that. But I wanted to get a little more into it and create some wall hangings. So I went up there and I got some of their hoops that they have. Now this was the biggest one that I found, and it is an 18-inch one. So I got that. Plus I got, so these are the sizes that I got. I have a 6-inch. I'm assuming this is an 8-inch because I don't have the tag on here. This is a 10-inch and a 12-inch. So I got different sizes so that I can make different size wall hangings using these. All right, so the next thing I have is this vase, and I was thinking about taking these plants here and putting them in it. And I thought that kind of gave like a really nice look, and it'll give like a different color that I can put onto the shelf that I have. And I was gonna put actually a few of these in there. So I have 3 of them, and I was gonna put them all in there like this, and then just kind of drape it off to the side so that when it's sitting on the shelf, it'll kind of look like that and hang over the side of the shelf. But we'll see if that end up actually happening, because I may not even like the way it looks. Some other things that I got while I was in the floral section were these here. And I planned on putting them with the blue and the eucalyptus to create a really nice look. So I thought these looked really nice together. You give that green, that yellow, and that blue, and it will look really nice together in whatever kind of arrangement I end up doing. The last thing I got on that visit was this vase, and it's a bigger one. That way I could use it for the bigger flower, the bigger arrangement, because I have a spot in my bathroom. Sorry about that. So I have a spot in my bathroom where I felt like it was missing something, and at the moment I had just like some random like bathroom things that I had sitting up there, and I wanted to take that stuff down and put something more decorative there. So I wanted to get a big vase and put some flowers, and that's probably what I'll do with that arrangement and put it there, because I wanted something big that was going to be more voluminous and that would be able to sit there. So that's all that I got from that visit. And then I went back more recently and got some more flowers because I want to do an arrangement on my mantle, and it's about time for me to move out the winter stuff that I have there. And I wanted to keep the vase that I have there, but I wanted to just change out the flowers that I have there. So I got these yellow ones, and I wanted to make sure that they were really tall because the vase is pretty big. If you've seen my Christmas decorating video, you'll know how big that vase is, and it kind of needed something really tall. So I got these to add in there, and then I wanted to add some other things. So I got these. I'm guessing there's some type of berry, I'm not really sure. But I got these to add in there, and these are very similar to the kind of like cranberry type things that I had in my last arrangement. So I like the fact that they were like a darker blue, and it also ties in the colors that I have elsewhere in the house. And then I got this one because it had like the lighter blue color, and then, you know, of course the green with the different types of leaves. So I figured I could arrange these into the vase and it would end up looking really nice. And then the only other thing I got while I was there was a foam board, and I'm planning on using that with one of the frames that I got, because for whatever reason the backing on that was gone. So the frame, well, the backing of the frame kind of shakes a little bit, so I got that to kind of fill it out. That way when I put the pictures and stuff in there, it doesn't all like shake around. So that was the only other thing, and I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was like a little kind of mini haul, but I can't wait to get these things up and into their places.
So I wanted to show you what the flowers look like after I arranged them and put them in their locations. This is the one that I ended up putting on my mantle. And then the next one I ended up putting here in my dining area. And I did have to add these white flowers because I felt like by themselves they were kind of missing something. And I just had those on hand from another project I did previously. And this is the one that I put into my bathroom. And I believe all of them came out really well.
Alright, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video, which will more than likely be another beginner's guide to sewing video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.